What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Soulshine in the building, and I'm back again with another story time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to gather around the fire and listen to your boy. So last time we talked about the first time I got into an altercation, my first fight, But this time I want to go ahead and tell y'all about the first time your boy was on some savage life. First time your boy stole something. I was 13, just breaking into my teenage years or whatever, and I guess these adults, they be talking about I was smelling myself, I guess I was smelling myself. I saw some stuff that I like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it was the dumbest thing you could ever steal from a store. Your boy stole some Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
It's time to do.
Yes, I know, please, hold on, wait. Before y'all fire me, Yu-Gi-Oh cards was the best thing y'all could have back in the day. They was like numero uno. You know what I'm saying? That was the best thing you could have back in the day. Boy, didn't have no cash back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I had to have them though. Everybody come to school with these Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like these limited editions. They talking about I got the blue eyes, red dragon. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the dragon was called. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, I had to get my hands on some Yu-Gi-Oh cards because everybody was out showing you, boy. So I just had to get them. So it was dumb. I stole Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Snickers. I guess your boy was trying to get his deck together and he was trying to get his stomach life together. You know what I'm saying? Stupid. So yeah, I took some Yu-Gi-Oh cards and the Snickers. You know what I'm saying? Dumbest things you probably can ever steal. Well, the Snickers cost 79 cents nowadays, and back in the day it probably was like 50. So, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards was like $3. But I was young, I didn't really have no means of money, Nowadays,
I make my own money, so I spend it how I like. I'm just living life.
But yeah, I make my own money now, I do what I gotta do, I work hard, I go out here and do the right thing. Nowadays, I can go buy probably like 10, 20 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but that ain't my prerogative no more. That ain't my primary objective to have the best deck in the world. But, back in the day, that's where it was at. So I'm trying to take these Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Let it be known, that was my first time really doing something, out of my character with the stealing or whatever. So I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm just going over by the drawers and everything, and I'm trying to find out where I can, put this in my pocket or my pants real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just walking around like, man, where's the best place to put this in my jacket or something, So I walked around, and eventually I get into the girls' panties aisle, and ain't nobody was in there. So I'm thinking, ain't nobody looking at me. Go ahead and slap them on my pants real quick. And I walk out the store. I'm with two other friends that was in the neighborhood or whatever. I was in my cousin's house at the time, and man, as soon as I walked out the door, they start hawking me. Where are you going, sir? What are you doing? We saw you. Dang. I don't even know what you're talking about. I have nothing. Trying to get my lie on. But little did I know, they was watching me the whole time. They said they knew I was on that with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards and the Snickers before I even took them, So they knew exactly what I was on. They seen me walking on the camera, trying to find a place. They seen me do all of that. So I wasn't sneaky at all, They saw me take it. The Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the Snickers, They saw me put it in my pants and everything, and they followed me outside, they got me, told me to come to mall jail. Not to mention I was in Walmart, I was over there, I think, in some suburbs that my cousin was living in. And even though it was Walmart, they still made me do that one phone call thing. So I had one phone call, I couldn't remember nobody's number. Ain't that the worst thing? You have to call somebody to help you, but you can't remember nobody's number. But there was only one number that I can conjure up in my memory, and it was my grandparents' number, because they always told me if I ever had any problems or if I ever had anything that I needed or I was stranded somewhere, always remember this number. And then they just told me to go ahead and call them. So I was like, dang, that's the only number I can think of right now. Went ahead and called them. Yeah, that was the only number I could remember. So I just had to call them. I had no option. You know, I had to get out that jam. I gave them everything that I took, you know what I'm saying? You know, but that wasn't good enough. They talking about they was gonna call the police. I'm 13. I don't wanna go to jail. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I wanted to do. So I ended up just having to go ahead and take that L, call my grandparents. You know they was mad. They was pissed. Excuse my language. Big pissed. You know what I'm saying? They was mad. You know, that wasn't in my character. And I just went ahead out and did that. You know, so they was very upset. And being that was the only number that I can remember, they was just mad I had to call them with that, you know. I probably ain't talked to them in like a couple of days, and I called, hey, I'm in mall jail. Can you bust me out? That was probably the worst phone call they got that entire week. You know, they probably still remember that phone call. And like I said, I was 13. Your boy ain't 13 no more. Your boy like 22. You know what I'm saying? I'm old. They probably can tell the story better than I can. You know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and called my grandparents. They picked me up out of there. My grandfather said 2 words to me. Come on. That's it. Come on. Boy, when I tell you, that was the most silent car ride we ever had. I'm telling you, that was like the most awkward car ride I could think of. You know what I'm saying? That I've ever had in my life. Ridiculous. You know, he was so disappointed, you know. I can't even be mad at him. I'd have been disappointed in myself too. I am disappointed in myself now that I'm able to look back on that situation and see where I'm at. And just think about the type of situation that I was in. I went through that whole predicament for Yu-Gi-Oh cards and a Snickers. $5, maybe $6, depending on how rare the Yu-Gi-Oh cards was. You know what I'm saying? But the Snickers weren't worth nothing. And the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, in comparison to everything that's out here in the world, wasn't worth anything either. And I'm pretty sure I could have found $5 worth of quarters or something in my house. You know, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that through. You know, but that's what happened when you're young. You know, you gotta mess up in order to get back on track. You know, you gotta learn from your mistakes. But I want to tell you all right now, learn from my mistakes. Don't go out there and steal. Work hard. Money is out here. You know what I'm saying? As long as you go out here and really put your best foot forward, you can make some money and you can go buy whatever you want. You know, it's gonna take some time. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say you can buy a Bugatti in a couple of days. You gotta work for that. But you know, you need some food, or you know, you need a new TV, or you wanna buy this camera I got right now, you know what I'm saying? You can do it. You just gotta work. I work for everything I got right now. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it feels so much better to be able to have all this, knowing that I purchased everything, you know, I worked for everything. This is all from my money. I never really had to ask anybody for anything. And it feels so much better, I'm telling you that right now. So don't steal, you know what I'm saying? Now, I didn't want to get that deep, but don't steal, you know? It feels so much better just to cut the check, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody use checks no more, but just cut the check, you know what I'm saying? And be able to get your own stuff. It feels so good, I'm telling you. So that's the moral to the story. Don't steal, you know, work for your money, so you can go get what you need to get, you know. And also, I don't want to be a lecture, you know what I'm saying? If you got limited cash, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to get the latest and greatest. You can get, you know, you can get some mid-level, mid-quality type of thing that'll work just as good as the high quality. It just won't look as nice, you know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about the whole responsibility thing. You know, I don't want to be your lecture. You got your parents for that, you know what I'm saying? But you got some questions, leave them in the comments below, you know what I'm saying? I will be looking, you know, I'm relatively a small channel. You can communicate with me. I appreciate all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for rocking with my videos. Please smash that like button, you know what I'm saying? It shows how much you really like my content. That's what it's there for, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. We out. Blue eyes, red dragon, you know what I'm saying?